Morning, everybody. It is only 8:30 in the morning, and I can tell it's going to be one of those days because the plan in the last 20 minutes has already changed 3 times. I was just pulling into the field with the hay rake, trying to get started raking for what we needed baled tonight, and I got called back to start loading up the sprayer. Chaos. It's a good morning for some chaos. So we're kind of spread out all over the place. The guys are getting all the medicine ready. They're getting ready to process some new calves. It's getting to be that time of the year where we start getting a lot more cattle because the auction barns have a lot more cattle going through them as they're coming off of summer pasture and whatnot. So they've got 60 head to process, so that'll take them a little over an hour. Bart is up planting hay. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll try to get a video of it when I get up there at the sprayer if he's still there. We've got a 12 and a half foot hay drill. And when I say hay drill, it's designated the hay drill because it's on 6-inch spacings between each row. So you get that nice dense hay population like you want. Our small tractors with GPS, our tractor with GPS, the Massey, is in at one of our farms in town mowing, so that wasn't available. So we were using a 245 horsepower tractor on that. Sorry, I am tired. I am losing it. I don't know what I need, where it is, so I'll just leave that there for now. I don't need that. Yeah, so I'm gonna load up the sprayer, go spray where Art just finished planting. Hopefully we can stay ahead of the pigweeds on some new alfalfa. But the main reason I have the camera today is fall harvest is officially going to start today. I don't know if I talked about it in my last video. We've been kind of dinking around on a few little patches of pigweeds. So some fields that we didn't, I'm going to step back over here so the echo's not so bad. Some fields that we did not double crop after we chopped the wheat off, some pigweeds kind of grew up. We just let them go, and then the last couple days went in and swathed them and chopped them. Got them fields cleaned up. Gonna spray them at some point to keep them clean so that way they're ready for wheat this fall. But that gave us a chance to make sure Glenn's chopper was ready. Mine is still in pieces. And the way we're scattered out, one of these days we're gonna get around to getting it ready because last I knew harvest is starting on Monday. Today's Thursday. We're kind of out of time. But the reason I say harvest is actually starting today, we have a neighbor that has some forage sorghum he wants cut right now. So Glenn is getting his row head ready. Sounds like after lunch we're just going to run over there and knock that little 35 acres out. So fall harvest will officially have begun. Anyways, tired of rambling, time to load the sprayer. And we're up and going. This field will take a whopping 20 minutes. All I'm trying to do though is burn back what pigweed and kochia and grass is trying to get going to hopefully give that alfalfa a chance to pop up. We'll see if it works. I wanted to show you this real quick. So I was talking about a 6-inch spacing. So here's a row, there's a row, 6 inches apart. The reason for that is alfalfa, there's not a whole lot of options for weed control other than Roundup if you plant Roundup ready. So you want it to be real thick so that way it can compete against the pigweeds and the kochia and try and keep them grounded out. Because there's not a whole lot we can do once they do get started. They'll just take over the field. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. There's the mighty planter setup. Like I said, it's a Great Plains 1300, so it's 12 and a half foot from disc to disc widthwise. That tractor is about 12 foot, tire to tire. Hell of a planter setup. Spraying is done, the rakers are just finishing up, so let's go to the shop and figure out what the plan is now for the rest of the day. Okay, mini powwow over. Everyone's scattered off in different directions again. Every time, whenever you get guys kind of working on different projects and they all kind of finish about the same time, we all wind up at the shop sitting around waiting to figure out how we're getting split up next. So a bunch of guys went to go lay a couple lines of pipe through that hayfield I just sprayed. Hector is getting that tractor and drill, gonna unhook the drill and start packing the silage that we chopped the last couple days. I'll try to remember to get you guys some video of that pile whenever I come back. Glenn's getting his chopper ready. I am sorting bales. So I'm gonna carry these up to the hay shed, then start going through everything we baled last night, go find all the tough ones, because I know where they are. I'm gonna go get them moved out, piled up, so that way when we're picking up this afternoon, just boom, we can fly through it, ready to go. Oh, and the rakes are just finishing up, if I didn't say that. So, yeah. Scattered like a group of cats. That was bad. So there's the pigweed pile. Not a whole heck of a lot. Everybody say hi to Pinchy. Hi, Pinchy. I'm pretty sure Pinchy is how you say friend in French. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that's right. You know, I call him Pinchy because he's my friend. I'm from Mexico, so we talk French to each other. Well, look what's finally back. That's nice to see. And that's not a Massey. Huh. Well now, what do we have here? Oh. Okay then. Like I'm gonna run a merger this year. This is nice. Okay, story on the new tractor. Yeah, I said new. That thing only has a couple hours on it. Had them change out tires though because it had the real skinny guys. So what it came down to is we're fed up with the Massey and its unreliability. It's getting to be too costly because when we need it up and running, something breaks down, and then Agco parts, you'll have it in 3 to 7 days. Whereas Deere, next day. I mean, it's an unfortunate reality of the equipment setup or equipment situations we are in. But so we went ahead and pulled the trigger, bought a little bit bigger of a tractor. That Massey is 180, that one's 190, so a little bit bigger. We'll see how it works. Kind of excited for it. One problem we did run into on that new tractor though is getting a GPS globe, a big yellow thing that sits on top of the cab. I wasn't here the other day when the John Deere guy was talking to him about it. They were all filling me in on it last night. Apparently, you cannot get a new John Deere globe right now, and they are not making them again until 2022 because they can't get the microchips for them to make them. So that is disappointing to say the least. Luckily, that 8700 chopper there, the yield monitor on it does not work. Has not worked since the day we bought it. We've put way too much time, money, and effort into trying to get it to work, and it still doesn't work. So the GPS globe on it is essentially useless. Really, Fly? That was disgusting. The GPS globe on it is useless, so we are going to pull it off of that and put on that tractor when needed. So we'll see how that goes. Big Chief is going to be the super trucker with me today, so this should be interesting. Glenn was just getting ready to leave with the chopper when I left the yard. I don't know that I'm going to get any footage whatsoever of harvest because I've got 3 loads of barn hay to move, and then the feedlot by town called, they're out of hay, so we got to load up a load of grinder hay, strap it down and get it in there. Big Chief is really hoping somebody else is here to truck for him by then, because I was giving him a hard time. I go, no, I'm not helping you strap that down. It'll take me that long to get there with the loader. Whatever. And then, in a sudden twist of events, got a little pop-up shower over there to the northeast, and that cloud comes right over the top of us. So There's a slight chance of rain today. We're dry enough. I'm not going to turn down rain, even though we got a lot of nice dairy hay on the ground. Don't care. We could use a shower. As long as it's beneficial and not just like a quarter of an inch, so it ruins a lot of hay and does almost nothing for the plants. Yeah, I know, I'm a farmer. I'm picky when it comes to moisture, okay? Not gonna lie, guys, 3 loads, good looking barn hay, put away in the shed. Makes the late night last night not so bad. Another one on schedule for tonight. But now I got Cody in the truck. We're gonna run, get a load of grinder hay, get it delivered to the feedlot, and go check on the harvest, guys. Oh yeah, there's some grinder hay. Alright, Cody, let's go get this unloaded. I wasn't able to get any harvest footage because I was in the loader. Oh, hang on, that's dirty. But fall harvest 2021 has officially commenced. Knocked out a Glenn, Hector, and Cameron. We're able to knock out a 30-acre field of forage sorghum for a neighbor. It's a beautiful sight. That field is done. Don't even have to worry about it now. And there is the pit. Looks beautiful. So, that's positive to come from today. Field number 1 is done. Pit number 1 is done. Let's go talk about all the negative stuff that came from today, because there's a list of it. I guess there was one more positive. The 8700 10-row head both performed great. But then we get to these guys out here. Oh, the biggest pain in the butt of any farming operation is the trucks. I don't know anybody who has anything good to say about trucks and farming. Trucks by themselves, probably fine. Trucks on a farm, not so good. So, first of all, just clarify some names so I don't confuse everyone. The day cab back there, we'll call it the Heath and Turpin truck or just the cattle truck. Cameron's truck, Aaron's truck, Hector's truck, Cody's truck, Baby Blue. So we have 4 designated trucks and then 2 kind of randos. Cameron's truck here, it has been at the shop for the last couple weeks getting a new 5th plate, which is, oh, I guess I can just walk over here and show you. It's the thing that attaches a trailer to the truck. Oh, and getting some transmission work done. But so this guy was shot. So we got a brand new shiny one. Needs some more grease. Anyways, he brings it out from the shop yesterday. Goes to hook it up to the trailer so we can start moving some bales. And at just that exact time, this little valve right here fails on the other side. Now we can't even get it back to the shop because it loses air so fast. These all, oh, I shouldn't say all semis. A lot of most semis use air from an air compressor that's built onto the engine to provide air pressure for suspension and braking. So that truck is down and out because of that. So because of that, he tried to hook up Baby Blue to a silage truck because he didn't want to drive day cab. Cody is the only one here that likes to drive day cab. Everyone else despises that truck. It's one of those things, it is what it is. Hector was driving his truck today. That one did good. So Cameron hooks up Baby Blue to a silage trailer. Goes to unload it, doesn't want to unload. Come find out, supposedly the pump on it is bad. I don't know. Bart disagrees. This is the first I've heard of it, so we're both questioning that. So he decides to unhook a cattle truck. That was my first silage truck when I got out of college. I loved hauling silage in that truck, mainly because it is powerful. So he got that one hooked up. It's finally going. So day 1 of harvest, we already have 2 trucks down and out. Navajo, it's fine. It hauled hay all afternoon with me, as you saw. But yeah, so there's the good and the bad of day one fall harvest. Oh, just never ends, never ends. So I'm gonna go home, eat some supper, take a shower, get ready to bale here in a couple hours. Cameron and I have another 100 acres or so to bale tonight. We'll check in with you guys later.